Feedback form is an essential component of any learning management system. Today in this video, I'm going to demonstrate about how to create a feedback form on a Moodle LMS platform. To create a feedback form, first a course teacher must enable the editing option on. To enable it, click on the settings button and click turn editing on. For this demonstration, I have created a section called as sample topic. Under this sample topic section, I'm going to add a new activity. Click on add an activity. When you click add an activity, select feedback. You can read the description of feedback form here. Click add. In this window, we have to give the name of this feedback form. So this is my course and survey, and below the name we have to give the description for this feedback. So this feedback is collected for a course called as design of electrical apparatus. In the description section we can provide more details to facilitate the students understand the necessity of filling this feedback form. If you want to display this contents on the description box on the Moodle page, you have to select this display description on course page. I'm going to leave it unchecked. Next is availability. In the availability option, we have the settings to fix the start time and end time of this feedback. Start time is 19 hours 59 minutes and end time I'm going to set it as 20 hours 59 minutes. So 1 hour time is given to the students for submitting the feedback. Next is question and submission settings. To record the usernames of the students who submit this feedback, I'm going to select record usernames as. So if this option is enabled, you can see the name of the users who submit this form. Next, I am not enabling the allow multiple submissions, enable notification of submissions and auto number of questions. Next, clicking on after submission. So in after submission box, there is a option called as completion message where we can type our acknowledgement. Thank you for your response. So as a student completes filling the feedback form, this acknowledgement message will be displayed. And if you wish to provide link to next activity, that URL can be displayed here. Next is common module settings, which we are not going to discuss here. If you are using restrict access, you can set password to this feedback form, which I'm not going to do. Next is activity completion. Activity completion is not required for this activity as this is a feedback form. Next is tags. So to differentiate one feedback form from other, we can give tags, which I'm not going to do here. Next is competencies. This is a feedback form, hence there is no competency applicable here. Click on save and display. The next step is you have to click on edit questions. In edit question window, next to this add question, there is a drop down menu. From the drop down menu, select multiple choice. Inside the multiple choice window, you have to check this required button, meaning this question is mandatory for a student to answer. Next, type the desired question on the questions tab. Then you can give some label. I'm going to label it as number 1. This kind of a question has got only single answer, so I'm selecting the single answer menu from the drop down. Next is adjustment. In the adjustment menu, there are 2 choices, vertical, horizontal. This will help us arrange the options, the multiple choice option, either in vertical fashion or in horizontal fashion. Next is not selected option. Not selected option is disabled here. Finally, we have to enter the multiple choice value. For this feedback, I'm going to set 4 multiple choice value. The first is strongly agree. Second is agree. Third is neutral. Fourth is disagree. So these choices are left to the user. Whatever choice you give will be displayed in the question. Click on save question. Now you can preview the question which was typed earlier. As you can see, in addition to the 4 options which we gave, there is one more option called as not selected. The reason for this is, let me click on the edit option, edit question. You can see that hide not selected option is set as no. So if I click yes, let me scroll down, save changes to question. Now you can see that option is disabled. Next, I'm going to add the second question. The second question type is multiple choice rated. Making this question required, then let me type the question. Once the question is typed, next the label has to be given. I'm giving the label as 2. Next, it is a multiple choice single answer. Adjustment is vertical. Then hide the not selected option. I'm going to select it as yes. Then if you see the multiple choice value text box, it shows a number 0. So this shows the weight of the option. So I'm going to give 4. I'm going to assign 4 as the weight for the first option. Strongly agree. Similarly, weights can be assigned to the other 3 options. Weight of 3 for second option. For third option, weight is 2. And for the last option, the weight is 1. So once everything is over, click Save Question. Next, I'm going to show you how to collect a descriptive feedback from the student. So for this, I have to select short text answer. Let me keep this as a required question. The question which I post is any other comments. So for which a student requires a text box to type. Label is 3. The next option helps us set the width of the text box. So here I am leaving all the default options. The maximum characters accepted for this is 255. Save question. So now you can see the preview of 3 questions which we have entered. So first one is a multiple choice question without grade. Second one is multiple choice question with grade. And third one is a descriptive question. Once the questions are typed, we can go back to the main menu. On the main screen of the course page, you can find feedback inserted. Next, let me change my role to role of a student. This is how the screen will appear for a student. Now let me click on the course end survey button. It shows the title of the survey. The title of the survey is course end survey. The description is design of electrical apparatus. The student has to click on answer the questions button to answer the survey. Now the student is permitted to select one option from the 4 choices and enter a text in the text box, and after this click submit your answers. So now you can see the acknowledgement message which we set during our question setting. With this we come to an end of this video. Thank you.